to my channel. I want to start off by saying thank you for the support in the last video I uploaded. I wasn't really expecting it to reach the audience that it did, but it made me feel really good when I saw you guys actually sympathizing for me. So I appreciate you guys. If you haven't seen it, it's only 5 minutes long. Go watch it. Basically just poured my heart out over a Honda. But that Honda also got me to where I am today, so it means a lot if you go watch it. But today we are going to be looking at my financial mistake, one of many. So as we know, I just bought an E30, my dream car. I also have my 350Z, and then I'm borrowing my old Ninja 300. And please watch this whole video because something insane kind of happened to it, I'm not gonna lie, so stay tuned for that. I sold it last summer because I live in Oregon and you're not gonna catch me riding in the rain, no. So I had hopes of buying another bike this summer. It didn't really go as planned, I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted a Ninja 500 just because the seat height is perfect for me, and it's such a good bike. I want one so bad, but it's not the one I got. I went a little bit of a different route with biking, and I got one that I can learn how to do wheelies on. And I've only ever practiced doing wheelies once before on a Grom, and I kind of regret not getting a Grom. Don't flame me in the comments, I know they're better. But what I got is a Kawasaki. It's a 2021 Z125. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This is it. It's got this exhaust on it. I'll start it for you guys in a second, but it is so fucking loud. I really need to get a stock exhaust. I'm not entirely sure what the actual name is for these, but the rear cage that you can step on when doing wheelies and all that. It has different gearing. I have the stock chain and sprocket, but I'm not entirely sure how it all works. I'm probably gonna put the stock gearing back on it because, dude, it fucking screams. I cannot go over 45 without it just screaming at me, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I'll probably end up changing it just because it tops out at not even 50, and they're supposed to top out at I want to say some could go to 70, but probably max 65. It's kind of dirty right now, apologize for that. 2,700 miles. It has this whack ass mirror on it. It's literally broken, or I don't really know how it's supposed to sit, but I hate not having mirrors. Whenever I'm riding the 300, I'm always peeking in my mirrors. It's more comfortable than having to shift your entire body to look back. I don't know whose idea it was to put this here, but it looks pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie. This bike is a bit tall for me. I'm sure it doesn't look that tall, but for the Ninja 300, I had to put lowering links on it, and it's still pretty high. It's not as bad as this. I'll show you where my feet sit. Just straight up tippy toes, and I'm sitting at the very front. So it's kind of sketch when trying to do wheelies. I've already tried with this, and I've been able to get it up, but I'm just worried that if I were to go back down and not be able to place my feet correctly, that I could just fucking wipe out. Loud. Oh my gosh. Way too loud for my liking, I'm not gonna lie. I apologize for the noise. Hopefully it's not that bad on your guys' end. With something like riding in general, or for me learning how to do wheelies, you can't go into it being scared because it's all a mental mind game, to be honest. If you're thinking about all the bad outcomes, then what do you expect is gonna happen? You have to commit, and what I like to say is vision yourself doing it, because if you can think about that step-by-step process of what you need to do in order to accomplish this thing, you're more likely to like try, maybe fail, and like keep trying, but not psych yourself out, or you know, think of that bad outcome and then possibly do it because you're thinking about it. One of my biggest issues with trying to learn how to do a wheelie, there's a couple, but the main one I think is I turn the bars when I'm up, so you can't land like that. And I've had a couple close calls because of it, but I had the same issue when trying to learn how to do a wheelie on a freaking pedal bike, you know, like it's always just like, I don't know why I lean to one side, but it is so sketch trying to land like that. So I'm still trying to learn that balance point of just like keeping it up to me. And then another thing is throttle input. I get scared I'm gonna give it too much and then loop it, so I tend to not give it enough from that fear. But once I've been able to get it up at a pretty good like degree, and I really just need to learn like how much throttle I need to give it to just keep it there, you know, like whatever that balance point is called. But hopefully I'll get good enough that I could potentially buy like a Ninja 500 and then learn how to do a wheelie on that, because we all know my ass is not fitting on the R7, so no thanks. Those are low-key uncomfortable as fuck anyway. But yeah, I think if I really just commit to this and practice, I'll probably get pretty decent. Even if I don't keep this bike, maybe I can get like a Grom, like I was saying, and then upgrade it to a bigger CC bike. I think I'm ready for a bigger like 500 or 600. I don't know if I trust myself completely, just because I've only ever rode a 300. The 300, I'll show you guys what happened to it now, but with the 300, it's an older bike. It's a 2013, I think. So it's not very like high tech. I don't really know what the proper term is, but it needs a steering stabilizer so bad. It's very shaky, and I don't know if it just needs like maintenance done, but I really want a bike that has like cruise control or like all these things. Look at that pretty thing. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but basically my dad was going to work and he didn't see my bike parked in front of him, even though he's the one that literally moved it there. He literally dragged it, and it doesn't look bad. Thank God for the sliders that I put on, because it just dragged right here. And then yeah, there's a person on Marketplace that has like this for sale. I'm really hoping I can get it. It's only like an hour from here. Yeah, this entire thing needs to be replaced, and I'm not about to buy a whole freaking fairing kit because it's like $300. But yeah, this shit's clapped. Everything popped out when it happened too, like this and this was all popped out. Same with this side. The bars aren't bent, but I haven't rode it since it happened. This was a really good bike to me while I had it. Plan to do some maintenance on it, even though it's not mine, just because he's letting me borrow it. I could totally do a video of me doing maintenance on this, like just proper like oil change and then cleaning the chain. And once I figure out the fairing thing, then I could do a video of me fixing it. But yeah, so that's the issue with this. I have yet to tell the owner of the 300 what happened. So hopefully he doesn't watch this, because I already feel really bad. It's not like it was my fault, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of crazy that it had to happen to a bike that wasn't mine. I don't know, it's fine, it'll be fine. I thought I'd show you guys one of my financial mistakes. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, to be honest. I've had a couple moments of me wanting to sell it already, but I need to learn how to do wheelies. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.